Hey you folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to a quick little video trying to talk about Hollowpoint, a game being developed by Ruffian Games and published by Paradox Interactive. It's one of the games I got to look at when I was at PDXCon 2015. I didn't actually get to sit down and play. It's too early in the development process for that, but we got a presentation and got to explain the game. It's described as a stylized tactical 2.5D shooter, and specifically it's got 4-player co-op in there. It's kind of interesting. You move around a procedurally developed or procedurally generated map in a sort of 2D platformer style, and then combat mostly involves you sort of ducking behind cover in this 2D plane and then firing into the screen. So you're firing at enemies at the distance who are trying to snipe you, or maybe they're trying to run up so that they can shotgun you at point blank range. So it's got a very sort of arcadey shooter feel. It does have like a meta game outside of the actual missions, which apparently takes somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes to play out. In there you're going to earn XP and credits, and it's got a massive skill tree. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played something like Path of Exile or something like that, but that massive talent tree in there, well, it's not that big in this game, but it's still impressively large. You can not only can you get talents for your characters, but you can also get talents and skill ups and customize your weapons, either by spending credits or experience points and different resources like that. So you can get a squad of a number of different people. Each one of them can be specialized in different ways. For example, you might want to have someone specialized in SMGs, for example, and ideally you'd then find a really good SMG and maybe customize it to be exactly right. You've got things like increasing damage, or maybe increasing the range. For example, especially shotguns have they have quite a lot of fall off on their damage, but you might want to make a guy who can actually sort of shotgun snipe people, and you can to a certain extent do a lot of customization like that. There are a lot of activatable abilities that you can equip your units with, your operatives with. The game's got a very sort of to me sort of a Shadowrun-y kind of feel, like it is the future and corporations have taken over the world and they're using these agents to sort of war on each other secretly but not out in the open, and it's really kind of cool. There's some missions where you have to rescue some prisoners. Others you end up setting up like big turrets to defeat massive boss monsters, and it's looking pretty exciting. It's got the sort of thing where it'll depend very much on how the multiplayer metagame goes and how the progression feels. In terms of whether it's going to be one of these games that is going to be a absolute hit, or maybe forgettable. It's got to have exactly the right name of mix of action and the sort of longevity from developing things. And right now, it's looking very exciting. I have not played it yet, but I'm very, very, very interested in playing this title. I think it'll be a lot of fun to play with friends. You can play it solo if you want, but probably the more people you have to play with, the better. You only control one operative at a time, but you can swap them in and out of missions. You can bring a handful of them with you that sort of wait on the drop ship. There's no permanent death, although it is possible for your agents to be completely taken out for a mission and then you can't use them anymore. No release date for this title yet, but I will keep you guys updated as I get a little bit more information. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.